Hey everybody, Dave Lerner, Venture Studio. It's my pleasure to have the CEO of AdStruck today, John Laramie, with us. John, welcome, good to see you.
Thank you, good to be here today.
So John, maybe we can start off by telling everyone, what is AdStruck?
AdStruck is an online buying platform for outdoor advertising. What we've built is we've taken the whole offline world of outdoor advertising and basically brought it online, so agencies and advertisers can buy from multiple companies at one point in time.
What was the genesis of AdStruck? How did this idea come to you in the first place?
So I was working at an agency a few years ago here in New York called the Beanstalk Group, where I was managing licensing programs. And I got pretty bored of it pretty quickly and started my own agency on the side. And the first two clients wanted to do outdoor advertising. I had no idea how to do outdoor, but I just said, you know what, I'm gonna figure this out. I just dived in, realized that the process of buying and selling it was extremely inefficient. And the idea, the genesis of it came from when a client wanted to buy around Bed Bath & Beyond's in the city. And I had to literally get on my bike and ride around Bed Bath & Beyond's in New York and write down the names of the billboard companies and then call them. And I was like, wait, there's got to be a better way for me to do this.
So you had that aha moment, you went back, you started the company, and I know you were accepted into the Boulder program of Techstars.
Yeah.
Tell us a little about, how you applied, what Techstars did for you, etc.
The reason we as a team applied to Techstars was because we wanted to be surrounded by a group of mentors and people that have done this before, whether that's been successful or failed, but have a lot of experiences and knowledge that they could apply to our business. The important thing is that over the course of the application, we continually updated them on our progress, right? New business wins, growing team, new product developments. And when we were accepted, it was a no-brainer that we moved out to Boulder for the course of 3 months last summer.
Tell us about that experience and what it did for you and your company.
Techstars warns you about what's called mentor whiplash, where everyone is coming in with different opinions and different experiences. But I think the value is when you're able to dissect that and understand that even if a different opinion is against what you're focused on, right, and doesn't believe in what you're doing, you're still learning something from that. And applying that to your pricing model or your product development timeline or your new business pitch is important. And so having that constant kind of padding and support around you is great.
And what it comprises the typical package of mentors and service providers around you at Techstars?
So you have SaaS experts, you have marketplace experts, you have enterprise software experts, you have product development experts, you have a great product and business side. The other great thing is as a startup, you often don't understand what healthcare is about, or insurance is, or what to do with your banking. And so Techstars helped us find those type of vendors. A lot of them are sponsors. Square One, which is one of your sponsors, is our bank, right? And so we were able to sync with them, and they make our process so much easier in terms of managing our money in the bank accounts and moving it around when we need to.
How did you end up raising capital for the company?
Over the course of those 3 months, we were always in communication with a bunch of VCs that we were interested in, that we knew could add value to our company aside from just the dollars, right? So we continued to communicate our progress over the course of the 3 months, and we were super excited that actually the day we walked up on stage at Demo Day, we had signed our term sheet. And we raised 1.1 in September of last year. DFJ Gotham, RRE, Founder Collective, Jeff Clavier, David Tisch and David Cohen, Cal Vapuri, and Howard Lindsay.
Nice lineup of investors.
Yeah, but even more so just a bunch of good friends, right? And that's extremely important to us.
I think that's a big misconception. People always say, how do I pitch venture capitalists, et cetera? It's not about pitching, it's about knowing them and them knowing you, right?
Any investor in a seed round is investing more in the person than they are in the idea. And that's what Techstars tells you on the first day. You're here because of you, not because of your idea. Because the business of running the business is on us, not on the venture.
After a year now, what are some of the big sort of lessons and takeaways you could share with a lot of the folks who are first-time entrepreneurs watching this show? Oddly,
something that most people don't hear as an advice is that, make sure you spend some time with family and friends because they're really important to keeping you up and energized.
What about on the business side? Any other insights?
To bring it back to starting a company, it should be rooted in being very passionate about solving a problem, right? And that is something that I wake up with every day, excited about continuing to try to solve. And that is what drives my sales. And I think you'll hear that from anyone you ask that has come onto our platform, is that we're very, very passionate about what we're doing, and it's very transparent.
You do billboards, wallscapes, everything.
Yeah.
And you're a disruptive company in a sort of analog space. How are some of the bigger entrenched players looking at you?
They see us as an opportunity to create new verticals in new business, right? We're tapping and introducing outdoor to more people because we're helping them understand how to buy this. If you wanted to buy a billboard today, you would just go online and you would Google companies in the area that you wanted to buy, and then you'd call all these guys, and you'd have no experience as to understanding why is it valuable that I'm in this location and not that location. So for us, creating that layer of education about why outdoor is effective, how to buy it, you can do it more efficiently through a platform like ours, is driving a different perspective about out of home.
You mentioned earlier you're hiring. Who are you looking for?
So we're looking for designers right now. We're also looking for salespeople.
Okay, and if folks out there are interested, how do they get in touch?
So jobs@adstruck.com is the best, or contact us via Twitter, where our handle's AdStruck.
John, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it.
Venture Studio in association with Mashable is brought to you by Square One Bank.